Have you ever been in that place where you allow your emotions to bleed on other people and you don't even mean to do it, and then later you find yourself being sorry? And maybe you do it in a relationship. I know I have in the past. And it never turned out okay, because then after I was able to process my emotions and have more clarity, then I could have spoke from a place of love from my heart, right? However, if you don't know how to process your emotions, you're going to bleed on people, and that's part of the learning curve. So don't be so upset at yourself. And if you're watching a video like this, you clearly want to be better. And I'm proud of you. Okay? So this video isn't just for processing your emotions. Ladies, how do you know if you are dating a masculine man, or a toxic masculine man, or a man who is in his divine masculine and is able to also incorporate his divine feminine energy? Well, let's find out, because in this video, I'm going to help navigate you into something having to do with men and their emotions. And I'm going to speak from my own story also. And I'm Ventzi. I'm your divine feminine empowerment and spiritual awakening coach. And I'm here to move you from the fear and blocks that you have in your life to the freedom of living to your fullest expression of self. Cultivate deep and meaningful relationships with others, romantic and non-romantic. And most importantly, falling completely in love with your life. And just when you think you cannot take another step, I'm going to give you a little shove. So you can fall in love with yourself. And through this, falling completely in love with your life and yourself, typically you get to unlock your purpose, because you start following your highest excitement. All right, let's get it. So I just got back from the gym, right? And super pumped. Here's something that came through to me, was the thing about men and actual masculinity is a lot of men think that because of society, the cultural, hypnotic, societal mechanism has taught us to suppress our emotions and our feelings. We can't like flowers and pick a flower and keep it for ourselves and be cute and enjoy it. We're robbed of enjoying the unique variety that Earth provides for us by thinking that men need to be this macho, six-pack abs, strong, suppress your emotions, don't ever talk about anything, man. Right? Here's the thing, and because of this mechanism, this cultural, hypnotic, societal mechanism, we've been taught that it's not okay to share our feelings and how we feel, and then we end up suppressing them. And that we believe that we're weak when we're vulnerable and we share things from our hearts. Most men have their heart chakra blocked off, and believe me, it takes a wonderful woman walking away from their life for that to open up, because they realize how much they messed up. Sometimes the best thing you can do is show someone the consequences of their actions and walk away. That's the biggest gift you can sometimes give people, and give them the opportunity to grow. Not because I'm walking away to manipulate you to be better, right? Ladies, don't just do that. Walk away because it's genuinely you can't handle it anymore, and you know it's gonna. And because you love them, you let them go. Maybe they do become better and they come back to you. Maybe that does happen. However, you have to let go. Anyway, a little off the train tracks, tend to do that a lot when we're in that flow state, right? Here's the thing though, the greatest sign of strength, and ladies, this is how you know you're dating a divine masculine man who's healed this toxicity part of them and has done the inner work. And they still do inner work. You're never going to be done healing. Okay, I'm not done healing. There's new levels, same frickin' devils. All right? I just get better as I go. And I did have a wonderful woman at 19 years old. I mean, she was a little toxic herself, right? We were 19. She left. That changed my entire life, because we couldn't come back together this time. I fell down a worthiness wound hole, and I became a people pleaser. I started doing things for other people that this woman wanted from me that I wouldn't want to do with her, like cutesy things and like cute dates and going to parks and stuff. I started doing it for random women that I just met because I had this worthiness wound, and I felt like I can, only if she knew how much better I've become and that I'm open to all these things now, that she would come back. That didn't happen. I'm grateful for that, because I learned. And part of it, though, is being a people pleaser sucked me dry until I learned I had to become in my own frame and start saying no also. That I had to realize I'm worthy anyway. And that relationship I'm grateful for because it showed me and taught me so much. You show gratitude to the lesson and the relationships that you've had, and that is how you let go of the pain and the suffering. Now, again, off the freaking train track, how do you know you're dating someone that's strong, that's an actual divine masculine man? Well, guess what, ladies? They're not afraid to be vulnerable, because that is a true sign of strength. Being vulnerable enough to express your emotions. Because what does vulnerability mean? It's literally a doorway. It means to be open to the possibility of an emotional attack. Most men have been emotionally attacked by other toxic men growing up in their lives, and they tell them, that's girly. You can't do that. You're a girl. I mean, my dad did that to me. He said the words, momiche kukiche. I'm Bulgarian. He'd be like, momiche kukiche, momiche kuki. Dude, that shit, like, I was like, oh, I can't pick flowers now. You know, like, type shit. So, got a little text message. True sign of strength is they're able to be vulnerable with their emotions and express them. And express their needs to you. Because now they're open to an emotional attack. However, they also know, and this is the true sign of strength, is that they're not afraid of the outcome. And they're not doing it to manipulate you, because you got to be careful for this too, because there are narcissists that'll might use this information and be like, oh, I'm just going to open up and maybe make some story up about my emotions. It's like, no, the actions and the emotions have to align. It's not just like, hey, actions speak louder than words, by the way. The emotions have to line up with the actions consistently. Okay, so be careful of like narcissistic things. But anyway, somebody who's able to express their emotion without the fear, that's a true divine masculine. At least in my opinion. Let me know if you know anything else. Let me know in the comments if you have a different perspective on this. I made another video and somebody commented, there's no such thing as toxic masculinity. All right, internet troll, toxic masculine, literally like doing that right in front. Like what? Do I need to put a mirror to your comment? I don't know what this guy's been through. I don't know what level of life he's been through or maybe it's a woman, I don't know, to say something like that, right? And here's the thing, internet trolls are just deeply wounded humans themselves. So my heart goes out to people who have and feel the need to project their feelings and emotions and attack others online, because like that's the only way they can do it, is like it's a cry for help. And I used to be deeply wounded. Sometimes in the past, maybe I have commented negative things, and I'm mainly trying to express an opinion, not in a good way though, right? When I was way younger, toxic masculinity. I used to be in my toxic masculine until I learned I'm going to express who I am, because that's a true sign of strength. You're not weak, men, for any men watching this, you're not weak when you express your emotion. That's actually a true sign of strength. I don't know how many more times I can repeat it, because you're not afraid of being hurt, because you know you're going to be okay either way. All right? And believe me, it's so much more freeing, because the more you keep suppressing yourself and your true emotions for anybody, it stores like shit. Like, welcome to a shitty conversation. It's literally like constipation. You ever get constipated, you don't poop for like a day or two? All right? I mean, I go pretty regularly. A little TMI maybe. However, you know, when it does go for a day or two, I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I start like mentally feeling ill, like the bloatedness. Like, I'm like, I don't even know if I can go to the gym today, because I don't know if I have to drop a log later or not. Right? Like, I don't want to do that at the gym. Same being vulnerable. I don't mind. Maybe a little TMI. Either way, it's like constipation. Like, it's bad for your body. You store that energy of not honoring your voice. And when you don't honor your voice, it is your sacred responsibility, by the way. Your ability to respond in a way which you prefer, using your voice in a calm and way that you're not going to regret later. And that's why it's called responding, not reacting to your emotions, where you're sorry later. So anyway, because it stores in the body like trauma. And then years later, you're wondering why there's parts of your body, because of the dis-ease you've put yourself, you've created disease. You've created disease in certain areas in your body that's manifested that way. And later, and I've heard this from stories, I haven't done it myself, some people do plant medicine like ayahuasca ceremonies, and they find out going through the stuff that's been stored and locked when they don't honor their voice and their vulnerable expression of self, because guess what? That's your soul. You're suppressing your soul to fit everybody else's needs, and you're meeting that because you're too afraid of showing up in the world as your true authentic self, as your true expression of the divine, because of the societal cultural hypnotic mechanism. Like think about that. That's and I don't mean in an offensive way, that's showing weakness. You're not showing the ability that you're going to be strong, and you're going to open up and vulnerably be okay whether somebody tries to hurt you or not, because you're strong enough to pick yourself back up and feel free. Anyway, back to the ayahuasca ceremonies. Sometimes people go through that stuff and they realize all this stuff they've stored, because ayahuasca likes to put you through this, I've never experienced it. From what I've heard, like, it'll put you through loops and things that, it shows you, and it gives you a direct invitation where in your life to be better. And I think until you learn the lesson, she doesn't let you out. Yeah. However, though, when you do learn the lesson, what I've heard is like some of those ailments heal. Like the physical disease heals. So, again, the more you suppress things, and it ends up, you're just going to bleed over people because you're crying for help. You don't know what you're, like, it hurts. It hurts. And I've been there when I didn't know how to express it because I was afraid I'll be attacked, that I'm not being a man, that I'm being weak. Right? Now I don't care. Because actually, I care so much to be in alignment with myself vulnerably each and every day and show up in the world in a way which I prefer. Because I can't, I literally, it's either I don't be here on this planet because I can't stand it anymore. Not being the version of me that I want to be. So I invite you to step in to strength and courage. And courage is having the fear and doing it anyway. And the more you keep stepping through that fire, and I invite you to step through the fire of vulnerably expressing how you feel, and not just, blowing up, taking time to actually articulate your thoughts and convey a message from the heart. And the more you practice it, when it's heart-centered expression, it's pure, and it's from a place of love. So I invite you to step on that journey, okay? Let me know how I helped you. Like and subscribe if you want to watch more of this type of content, and hit that notification button so you are notified when my content does come out. Have a wonderful, magnificent, transformative, alchemizing day, you beautiful cosmic soul. Love and light vibration out. Oh, also, check it out. I got these, I don't know if you can... Oh yeah, wore these at the gym today. Woo! See, that's my vulnerable expression. This was actually a big breakthrough for myself because they're comfortable. These are from Euro on Amazon, right? Masculine six-pack. Yo. Okay, I'm not trying to be like full of myself here. However, I stepped in the fullest expression of myself, and oh shit. It was like masculine six-pack. I don't know if you heard all that. But either way, I stepped in the fullest expression of myself. These are from Euro. I got them from Euro, whatever. Euros from Amazon. Either way, I stepped into this fullest expression of myself, and I've never been happier. If I go to the gym and wear like sweatpants and stuff, like I feel suppressed. I don't feel happy. Right? However, stepping into this, plus these fit really good down here, by the way. Like, somehow, pretty quite comfortable. But anyway, yeah, step into it. Who cares what you're doing? Because other people's opinions of you are not your business. and who's not in alignment to celebrate the fullest expression of yourself, sayonara, motherfucker. And love and light vibration out for real. Much love. Bye.